Hey, Officer Eric Johnson back with y'all again with a quick little video. Man, these folks are so desperate to try to give Kamala Harris a position. Jamal Simmons, I think he's a political commentator or something. Now this nigga was just on CNN a couple of days ago, and shout out to Two Raw for TV because he went more informative in his video, which I'm currently looking at right now while I'm doing this video. Now this dude is out here buck dancing, cooning, kissing the Democrats' butts, and desperately trying to get Kamala Harris to get creepy Joe Biden to step down, with him still pending as the president because he's in a coma, drooling on himself, and he got chocolate pudding stains all over his shirt. But this nigga Jamal Simmons, never heard of this dude a day in my life because I really don't keep up with the political figures because they come out of the woodwork like roaches all the time. They just be everywhere. You get rid of one of them, they go into hiding, then five more just come out of the woodwork trying to get a job, eating crumbs from both political parties. But it just goes to show you that these folks are just desperate to just keep Kamala Harris in the limelight when she clearly lost the election. And we should just move on to bigger and better things because y'all got a couple of months until y'all lose all y'all power, but y'all just trying to desperately um have creepy Joe Biden step down as president, which he wasn't even in any position to be a good president. He was just always an old bastard that had dementia and who had a son as a crackhead. But besides that, excuse me. But besides that, these folks are desperately trying to get Kamala Harris to be the so-called first cosplaying black president. They want Joe Biden to step down, which I thought he already did, because somebody got to run the damn country. Even though they're fucking up everything else in the country. But besides that, they want Joe Biden to step down so Kamala Harris can get a constellation prize besides getting spanked on her flat pita bread ass after this election. They want to make her the president for a couple of months like this gonna actually do something. These people are just so desperate, man. And niggas like this Jamal Simmons dude is just one of these characters that are bought and paid for on both sides of the political party, either Republicans or the Democratic Party or a third, political party. But excuse me again, just talking about Kamala Harris is getting me sick. So hopefully I can just get past this because I just had some chicken noodle soup and that was very good. Besides me just talking about Kamala Harris, maybe she can go back to being a call girl, a streetwalker, allegedly. Maybe she can go back to being Willie Brown's side piece. But I don't think Master Doug is gonna allow that because he got his hands all over that Curry. But besides that, you always have these characters like Jamal Simmons, this unknown person, because I don't look at the Cooning News Network, CNN, Fox News, NBC, places like that are bought and paid for by these big wigs at these companies or in these big positions. Cause niggas that eat crumbs off the ground like Roland Martin are just out here crying, bitching, moaning, and complaining and talking about his own Democratic brothers and sisters. They think that he's supposed to be in a position where he gets the money and he just babble and eat KFC all day when he hasn't done anything democratically wise to even make himself accountable for his constant blood pressure being up and his weight just being unbalanced and just overstructured, and that nigga don't got no neck. So Roland Martin just be all over the place talking crazy. But it's always characters like this that can't come out of the woodwork even though they're paying him in scraps to go to these DNC conventions, because most of the time these niggas don't be getting paid. They just do it for the love of white mommy and white daddy. But at least if you're gonna be out here cooning and buffooning, at least get a grip, at least get a bag. But even though when y'all get a bag, it don't be the big bags as your white counterparts. See, when they out here talking stupid, these folks are getting paid big bags, and y'all just getting paid on scraps. So you better off just being on code and just getting the money and just keeping a heart that can constantly beat instead of just your nuts being amputated and your pussy hole just always being squinched up and you gotta hold your farts in, because we know a lot of y'all just be smelling y'all own dookie, and y'all just don't be having no air freshener around to, get the stench and the funk out of the mouth of the words that be coming out of your, mouth. But besides that, this whole situation with these Kamala Harris supporters, they just crashing out. All types of women talking about they finna have hunger strikes. They ain't finna be giving up no nookie for the next 4 years. They've been shaving their heads. The 4B movement, some crazy ass bat shit. Black women are out here getting a part of this movement with their so-called white counterparts. But this just goes to show you that when they get into this stupid ass feminist shit and just be causing these asinine, situations to go on out here within the United States of America, let alone throughout the whole world. Movements like this don't benefit black people, especially black American women, because you can't do the same thing as these white women out here. See, they have things that they can do and get away with that you can't do and get away with. So I just want y'all to realize, hard-headed black women, some of y'all that be on that bullshit, because not all our black American sisters be like that. You have a good amount of the women that's on code and be on point. Then you have some of the women that be on that bullshit. So, I'm just separating the real sisters from, the divestment wig, mayonnaise smelling, Brad, Zaddy worshiping type, septum ring, greasy chicken lip looking bastards that be out here on these videos just crashing out for a woman who ain't never paid attention to y'all, nor said she was a black woman. So this just goes to show you that characters like this Jamal Simmons dude is just eating table scraps from the ground with roach legs, all over the place. But that's all I had to say about this video. Shout out to Two Raw for TV. He went in more depth in his video, which I still got to look at. So I'm just freestyling it and just giving my own opinion about these clowns, these buck dancers and sambos. Everybody got their own opinion about stuff that went on in this election. It was going to be a winner and it was going to be a loser. And Kamala Harris just definitely showed y'all how cowardly she is throughout this whole election. She didn't have nothing to bring to the table, no policies for the American people, let alone her so-called Black American brothers and sisters. She was out here using celebrities, not to her advantage. It was definitely a disadvantage. Out here getting into debt, $20 million after the damn election, possibly even more than that right about now while I'm recording this video. So we'll have to see what's the outcome of these Kamalabots that's gonna be out here still constantly crying, bitching, and moaning about the election, which he clearly lost, got swept, clean sweep like the Lakers when they got swept in the NBA Finals a couple of years ago. But besides that, we gotta hold our L's just like my Georgia Bulldogs did yesterday and my Atlanta Falcons today. So, we are triple losers today. My Georgia Bulldogs lost yesterday, my Atlanta Falcons lost today, and Kamala Harris lost their damn election this week. So that's a triple L threat. So, you gotta take it on your chin and just put your head up to the clouds and look up in the sky and just be like, look, man, I lost, get over it. So, go do something better. Start an OnlyFans, go cook some more collard greens in the bathtub, and just go do something with Doug with spices. But besides that, thank y'all for looking at the video. Tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this Jamal Simmons creature on CNN of how he said Joe Biden was a great president and him just kissing white daddy and curry lady's ass and just smelling the farts.